Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the, let's say, 13th intro of Coffee and Comics. Obviously, today is Thursday, so I'm going to be talking about, I'm going to show you what I'm going to be reading, obviously, as you can see here. And then I'm going to talk about some Age of Ultron news, talk about some maybe potential Hawkeye spin-off movie kind of news, and just let you know how excited I am for Arrow and Flash coming out next week. Alright. Well, thank you for watching, and have a good day. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Coffee and Comics. As you know, I'm your host, Jay Wheeler, and today is obviously Thursday. Because you would know it's Thursday because you're watching Comics and Coffee right now, which is always on every Thursday. I'm not going to say time because I don't have a set time that I record this. Anyways, you don't need to know that. Today, I'm going to do a little thing that I used to do when I first started doing this, then I kind of abandoned it because I didn't know what I was doing. I was working 2 jobs. So, I'm going to get back to it. I'm going to tell you what I'm reading for the week, this coming week, or this week now, and then, I'll do it every Thursday and tell you what I'm reading. That's what I was trying to say. Can't really say anything. So, this week, I picked up Lady Thor, #1. I have my hammer right here. Also, I'm reading Flash Zero Season, #1. Love it. I'm excited for that show. It's going to be a great show. Death of Wolverine, #3. This right here, this has beautiful, beautiful cover art. I mean, you can't really go wrong with the cover art and any of the Wolverine so far.
It's got Kitty Pryde.
No, it's got Kitty Pryde. Can't say no to Kitty Pryde.
This comes out next week. That comes out next week.
And then this, speaking of Marvel, this amazing book comes out next week. And is this the actual one?
That is the actual one.
This is the, oh my god.
Yeah, you can take a peek through.
I'm going to take a peek through.
Red Skull is going absolutely ape crap.
This is ridiculous. The Red Skull is what he said, absolutely ape crap. And so, aren't you jealous? I get to read this.
Rick Remender.
Yes, Rick Remender. I get to read this, take a look at it before you guys do, so I'm going to talk about this next week, though. So, just sit tight, and we'll discuss it next week. Also, Gotham Academy. When I first saw this, I was on the fences, but Ben has told me that this is good. Jake's told me this is good. Patty has told me that he's excited to read this. So, I'm going to give it a shot, and I'm going to check it out. Also, Grayson #3. I'm liking Grayson so far. I'm not loving Grayson. I'm liking Grayson because, A, he's a spy that's still working for Batman, but he's trying to get out of the whole Nightwing thing. But, at the same time, if you notice in this cover right here, he has a lot of Nightwing-esque stuff on. So, I don't really think he's, done being Nightwing. I just think he was just going into another, covert mission kind of thing. So, if you like Dick Grayson and you like Nightwing, you should be reading Grayson. That's all I'm going to say to you. Okay, let's get to this one, because this one I wanted to, let's say, make a feature for this week. It's Lady Thor. Come on. How awesome is this? That, yes, there's no more male Thor. Obviously. But, at the same time, look how far we've come from just having, nowadays we have a slew of awesome, amazing superhero women that are kicking ass, taking names, not needing guys to help him. But I mean, this especially is pretty awesome. It's a Lady Thor. I can't say any more because it's just, I think it's pretty cool that Marvel is starting to move away from the standard hero business. Well, they've always moved away from the standard hero business, but now they're just moving away from the standard gender hero business. So to have a main Marvel character, now a lady, is fantastic. So maybe later on we'll see, maybe she'll show up in a cartoon. I would hope so. Or maybe her own movie. Who knows? But again, I highly recommend this because it is, again, I will say, not only a Lady Thor, but the art inside of it is gorgeous. And if you've been following Thor through issue 1 to now, you'll love it because it's a new direction, it's a new story, but has the same old characters, just a new badass woman. So check out Lady Thor because she's pretty awesome. Alright, now sticking with the Marvel theme, if you haven't heard already or on the internet, Age of Ultron comes out, I believe, next year, right, Ben? Age of Ultron next year. May comes out. Now they're also talking about taking the third Avengers movie and making it a 2-parter, which would be amazing because then they were talking about, I don't know all the details because I just heard about it a couple of minutes ago and I wanted to let you know. But they were talking about it being a 2-part movie and then somehow cross-platforming the Guardians of the Galaxy and the Avengers. Now, I think that would be pretty amazing because not only do you have Guardians of the Galaxy, but you have the Avengers come together to fight one big, awesome villain called Thanos. That would be pretty amazing. Also, though, there was an interview with Chris Hemsworth talking about where he was going as Thor, a little bit about what I just told you about the Avengers, but he says that as his Thor contract keeps, coming to an end, obviously, he is in no hurry to end Thor. He says that it's nice to play different characters in between being a Thor, but he loves playing Thor, and that he's not in a hurry to rush into not being Thor anymore. And he's pretty, if you didn't see the Comic-Con panel this past year, he was pretty excited about Thor being a woman. So, also, I read that Hawkeye there's a rumor that Hawkeye may be in Captain America 3, which comes out later next year. That would be pretty amazing because we already have Captain America and Black Widow. Now we can have Captain America and Hawkeye. I mean, I would think that's pretty amazing. Jeremy Renner he's also has a contract for 3 Avengers movies, and also he said that there's a rumor that he's contractually obligated to play Hawkeye and maybe a spin-off Hawkeye movie, which would be a Hawkeye spin-off movie would be that'd be pretty awesome. I would like that so much because I read Hawkeye a lot, and the comic book Hawkeye is so great that one issue could just have the dog be the main character, not say a word, and yet have an amazing ending to a comic book, or just an amazing story for that issue. I can't say enough about that because if you could it's just the pictures. That's all. It was pictures and a dog, and then at the end of the comic book was Barton saying, "Where were you all day?" And it's like, oh my God, you do not know what this dog has been through, kind of thing. It was amazing. I loved it. You should, if you're not reading Hawkeye either, pick up Hawkeye because it's amazing as well. Now, let's go over to the other side where DC is. Flash and Arrow premiere next week. Flash is on Tuesday nights at 8, Arrow is on at 8 on Wednesday nights. Now, I know it's going to be hard for your S.H.I.E.L.D. fans, and if you're a S.H.I.E.L.D. fan and a Flash fan, that's going to be one fantastic night, number one. Because S.H.I.E.L.D. is on at 9, so you have time to watch Flash. But eventually, it's going to get down. I don't know. No, I don't think it'd get down to picking one show. No. Because, I mean, you have time. You have time to watch both of them. At the same, one's in CW, one's in ABC. You can probably use your Xbox or your DVR to record one and watch another. What am I doing? And I was making it complicated. But I'm excited for both those shows because those shows are so great. And yes, I did. I saw the leaked episode of Flash way back in April, I think. It leaked. And it was amazing. Now, I don't know if they saw that was leaked and then they tweaked it and made it and changed it around a little bit. But I'm still going to watch it. I'm not saying I'm not going to watch it. But I can't wait because DC is taking over the TV part because, I mean, you got Arrow, you got Gotham on Mondays, you got Flash on Tuesdays, you got Arrow on Wednesdays, I believe Constantine's going to be on Friday. I don't know where Supergirl's going to go, but then you have Supergirl coming, you have Teen Titans coming, it's just, and they're all going to the small screen, so, what more better can you ask for? Then I've already talked about this, but it's coming so close to where stuff is actually happening, so therefore it's amazing, and I cannot talk enough about it. That's why I'm doing this now. It's because I can. So, again, I can't wait for these episodes of these shows to come out because I'm thinking about doing a after show about S.H.I.E.L.D., Arrow, and Flash. I'll let you know more about that as it perspires and builds up and then becomes as a real thing. Alright. Now, I thank you for watching this episode. I also want to thank our sponsor, Scatteredcomics.com. As always, you can come to this comic book store or any other comic book store in Sacramento and pick up or look at the amazing comic books that Scattered comes out with, because they're amazing people as well, and you can see them at conventions in the local area. You can come to this comic book store and you can support Ben, because Ben is walking over here.
I'm walking over here because you're mentioning Scattered, and I'm not even in here, am I? This
no,
is weird.
No.
Scattered is having a Shadow Hunters release party here on the 17th of this month.
17th.
Yeah. From 6 to 9. More info will be coming, but check out Jason Doobie and Scattered and all of that fun stuff.
Go to the Facebook page, Scattered Facebook page, or Scatteredcomics.com, and there'll be more information there. It's a release party. How would you not want it? It's the comic book release party. I don't even think we have comic book release parties. Is this like a new thing?
We've had quite a few, we just don't invite you.
Oh, that's true. Okay. Alright. No, but that's going to be amazing. Also, you can, if you like this show, which you probably do because you're watching it, and if you made it this far, I thank you. But you can also go to TBP Studios and check out other amazing shows, other amazing podcasts. You can check out the Dan Sucks podcast, you can check out Green Up podcast, you can check out Idiots Array, you can check out my show. You can start checking out, I believe, you can also, if you're not busy, on Wednesday, at like third Wednesday of every month, in downtown, there's a local comedy show called Stab that is run by Jesse Jones and the guy that I cannot remember his name, but it's okay because he didn't remember my name, so we're even. But they run Stab, and they take four or three comedians, and they give them prompts, and then they have to write from these prompts and make jokes or more story, but funny things, and it's pretty awesome. I've been to most of them that I've heard about, so they have a slew of other ones, so it's going to be amazing. Check it out if you're not busy on every third Wednesday of every month. Yeah, and if you want to, you can follow me on Twitter at @short_nerdyguy, or at @shortnerdyman. I live tweet Gotham every Monday because it's fun. I like doing it. Or you can follow me on Instagram at @shortnerdyman. Again, I thank you for watching, and I ask you to have a great day and to, always protect Asgard.